November 22nd. It's the 55th anniversary of JFK, President John F. Kennedy's assassination, his death. And I want to share a story with you that involves President Kennedy and how he left his soul print on me. But I want to take you back to about 60 years ago off the coast of Ireland. A ship dating back to the 1300s was discovered, and the treasure hunters went down, brought up treasure. But one of the most beautiful things they brought up was a wide ring, a heart held by two hands. And in Gaelic was inscribed, "I can give you no more." That ring left a soul print on those treasure hunters. Let's go back to 1865. Another president was assassinated, President Abraham Lincoln. His body was being taken back to Springfield, and the train stopped in Cleveland, Ohio, and thousands of people came to pay their respect, amongst them many, many former slaves. As a woman lifted up her son, she said to him, "Honey, this man died for you. He died for us. Always give thanks." Now I go back to 1966, November 25th. I was a young student, a Catholic deacon in graduate school in Washington, D.C. We had moved from the monastery to some brownstones temporary housing about 10 blocks from the White House. That Sunday morning, I got up early. No one told me to do this. Till this very day, I don't know how it came into my heart and my soul. But I got dressed in the only suit I had, and I walked down to the White House. Went up to the kiosk, and I asked the guard there, "Can I come in and pay my respects to the president and his family?" He picked up the phone, called, and some minutes later, a Secret Service agent came out, walked me into the White House, down to the East Room, knocked on the door. There was some conversation. He closed the door and he said, "Wait, please, the family's having Mass." Some minutes later, he opened the door. He said, "Go in, please." And he shut the door behind me. He did not come into that room with me. I walked into that room. The sun was coming through those large windows. And there I stood next to the president's casket. I knelt down. And all I can remember saying in my heart, "This great man died for us." He left a soul print on me there. And I also could read in my heart, he could give us nothing more than what he gave us. It left a soul print on me. And I give thanks because I think of all of those men and women over the centuries who gave so much for us so that we can be free, and to learn from them what freedom means. Someday, hopefully, those who love us, those who know us, can say, he or she could give us no more than what was given.